Spain 3, Croatia 0. An unimaginable scoreline, a devastating victory that no one could have foreseen before the opening match of the Euro 2024 Group of Death. But after 90 thrilling minutes at Olympic Berlin, the unbelievable script indeed unfolded on a forgettable day for captain Luka Modric. In stark contrast to Modric's subdued performance, on the opposite front line emerged the introduction of a new rising star in world football. The young man who haunted Croatia's nightmares was named Yamal. At the age of 16, Yamal officially became the youngest player in Euro history to mark his footprint with a superb assist for Dani Carvajal's precise finish into Croatia's goal. A completely transformed Spain, more dynamic, more daring with a youthful flair. How did Spain's merciless demolition come about? All will be revealed in today's video. All eyes were on Olympic Berlin, a legendary stadium where the 2006 World Cup final was held, where Zinedine Zidane played his final career match after the iconic headbutt, where Usain Bolt shattered world records in the 100 meters and 200 meters sprints. A venue of symbolic significance chosen for this year's Euro Group of Death opener between Spain and Croatia. Dani Carvajal and Nacho Fernandez marched onto the field to face Luka Modric's frontline. It was also a battle between teammates from Manchester City, as Rodri faced off against Mateo Kovacic in midfield. Spain lacked Sergio Busquets, causing concerns across Europe. But the essence of Spain still remained. The presence of Rodri and Pedri allowed Spain to maintain possession. In the deepest midfield position, Rodri acted as a perfect pivot, filling the role left by Busquets. Playing like a club side, that's what people always say about the Spanish national team over the past decade. And against Croatia, they showed their true selves once again. Facing Spain's ball control game, the South squad opted to pass the ball to their opponents. They formed a defensive block 4-4-2, moving smoothly and sealing off the path to Dominik Livakovic's goal. Spain persisted in their attacks, with the ball circulating between the wings to unsettle Croatia's solid defense. On the right wing, Yamal officially became the youngest player in history to appear at Euro, at the age of 16 years and 338 days. At 16, a youngster born in 2007, causing admiration from all. The highly touted Barcelona star combined with Nico Williams, another very young player, to form Spain's dangerous wing pair. This duo continuously troubled Croatia's defense. Despite being closely marked on the right wing by Josko Gvardiol, a hidden gem in Pep Guardiola's hands at Manchester City. As everything seemed under control for Luka Modric and his teammates, despite Spain's pressure, a turning point arrived. A swift counterattack led to Fabian Ruiz threading a precise through ball for Alvaro Morata to score the opening goal. The defensive striker. That's the title they criticized Morata with before the tournament. That Spain must be desperate to turn to Atletico Madrid's forward for the striker position. And quickly, a sharp response was delivered by Morata to his critics. Spain once again delighted their fans just 3 minutes after the opening goal. Let's applaud Fabian Ruiz's classy finish, who also assisted Morata. The PSG midfielder seemed to dance through Croatia's defense before confidently slotting the ball with his left foot straight into the net. The second goal for Spain came as the group of death opener reached its 30th minute mark. Compared to Rodri and Pedri, Ruiz had gone largely unnoticed, but in last night's showdown against Croatia, he emerged as the central figure. Following the second goal, the camera quickly turned to Luka Modric's position. The 38-year-old veteran wore a visibly disappointed expression on his face, a truly saddening sight for admirers of the Croatian midfielder. Conceding 2 goals in quick succession forced Croatia to rally. The South squad began creating dangerous opportunities towards Simon's goal. David de Gea's aerial save took the ball out from Croatia's target, spectacularly thwarting Brozovic's shot. Immediately after, Maier received the ball but his shot missed the goal. Failing to capitalize on rare opportunities, Croatia conceded another goal just before halftime. From the right wing, Yamal passed to Carvajal for Spain's third goal. A phenomenal partnership spanning a 12-year age gap resulted in a 3-0 lead for Spain, a scoreline unimaginable before the match began. Everyone was prepared for the tightly contested battle both teams would bring. While Croatia continued their defensive style of play, Spain displayed a drastically different version of themselves. In the past two major tournaments, Spain dominated possession but struggled most importantly to score goals. This Euro, however, sees the young players bringing a new identity to Spain, particularly the duo of Yamal and Nico Williams. The brightest stage at Olympic Berlin last night belonged to Yamal. Imagine being 16 and playing for your national team. It's a pride beyond measure. As Dani Carvajal shared, at that age, he was overjoyed winning Real Madrid's Youth Cup. But Yamal, having made his mark at Barcelona, now continues as a key player for Spain at Euro. This Euro is Yamal's chance to bring his name closer to fans. His first record-setting achievement came when he became the youngest player in Euro history to successfully assist a goal. While the youth uplifted Spain, the older players couldn't anchor Croatia's team. In the 65th minute, Modric left the field with disappointment after a lackluster performance. The 38-year-old veteran had a forgettable start to his final Euro tournament. After Modric's departure, Croatia continued to push for goals with increasingly fragile hopes. In the final minutes, main referee Michael Oliver awarded Croatia a penalty kick. It took 2 attempts, but Petkovic finally defeated Simon, reducing the gap to 1 goal. However, moments later, Michael Oliver decided to disallow the goal after VAR detected an offside by a Croatian player in the previous play. The group of death opener concluded with a resounding 3-0 victory for Spain. It's a declaration as strong as steel that the Spanish team has sent to the rest of Euro this year. Just as Germany dispelled doubts yesterday, Spain also demonstrated its capabilities. It's time we acknowledge that this Euro is truly captivating. It's not just about France and England, as much as people have discussed in recent days. A new challenger has emerged under the name of Spain.